Hello, and I am back here on the channel. Let me set the mood for you. I am the trailblazing, heartbreaking, never mistaken, pie-eating, bad mamma jamma, and my name is Lee Cole the Fourth, the most electrifying YouTuber in YouTube entertainment today, trademarked by The Rock. And welcome back to the channel. First off, I want to say I don't know how Soy Cole keeps on invading these channel streams. I don't know. I leave my car, I go to do manly things, get an actual cup of black coffee from Mickey D's, the working man's place to get coffee when you don't have time. And I come out, and all of a sudden he has streamed on my channel. And it really upsets me. But, you know, that's how these soys are, you know? They just invade every aspect of entertainment. Anyways, I am here with my thoughts on the new John Wick trailer. Trailer number... Thank you, Star Wars Wookiee. As always, you are a very insightful fellow. So, today I am not so much going to be answering questions as just ranting and giving my thoughts on the trailer. And it's not going to be ranting. It's not going to be ranting because John Wick is not a ranting franchise. John Wick is the epitome of male toxicity, and I love it. Love it. The one thing the SJWs can't take from us, okay? So, I want to just point out some things that stood out to me in the trailer. First off, I love the settings. The shots in this movie are beautiful, and I love the dog. I'm a dog lover. I love Goose. I love the dog a little bit more in this movie, okay? So I love the dog, and I love the setup. So I love the dog, and I love how they set up the opening trailer. It's rainy. You get a feel of things that happen in the second film, right? You're going along, and then something magical happened. Super secret information. I love Halle Berry. Oh, God, do I love that woman. And how is she still so hot? It is unbelievable. And it doesn't feel like a forced female character because I've seen Halle Berry do action-type roles, and I buy her. That moment when John Wick comes in, that moment when John Wick comes in and she shoots him and looks at him and goes, new suit. I was like, first off, damn girl, that's how you like introduce yourself? You just like shoot a brother? I mean, what happened to the handshake, right? But this is John Wick. This is toxic male just action at its best. And I love it. I love it. They don't ever change it, right? So that was my first thing. That introduction was great. And my second thing, and if you know the actor, go ahead and leave me a comment. I don't know who he is, but the Asian action actor who's featured in this trailer has done a lot of movies, and I know him from a lot of different stuff. He's like the token villain, and he is so good. So good. He has one of the most quotable lines. They're sitting at a table, him and John, and dude doesn't even call him Mr. Wick, okay? If you watch John Wick, everyone calls him Mr. Wick unless you're a friend of John, okay? And John doesn't have very many friends. I think he's killed them all, okay? So he goes and he's like, John, I've been dying to meet you for so many years. And I gotta say, up to this point, you haven't disappointed. I mean, what? That is line delivery at its finest. At its finest. That man can deliver lines like I've never seen. Okay? And I know I'm jumping around between the shots here. And one day when I get the technology to do a side-by-side, I can, like, really break these down. But, you know, Geeks in Disguise, shout out to you, just seems to have cracked the code because his Stranger 3 trailer breakdown was so phenomenal. Thank you. His Stranger 3 trailer breakdown was so phenomenal. And Geek, I know you're gonna watch this, so when you do, shout out. And I'm still envious because I want to know how you did that. DM me, let me know what wizardry you're working. Anyways, so I'm jumping back and forth, but also I want to highlight Laurence Fishburne. Laurence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves work so well together in this film. And they have that Matrix chemistry where you can tell they're actually friends. They enjoy working together. And just the way that Laurence Fishburne hypes him up. And spoiler alert, it's another quotable moment when he's like, so, in that Laurence Fishburne voice, he's like, so you're going after John. Good luck. I was just like, what? Lawrence, what? You still have it in you. You're still an actor. God, Laurence Fishburne. You and Keanu are like movie magic. Movie magic. John Wick 2, the chemistry between those two. Laurence Fishburne didn't have a big role, but the chemistry was magic. Magic. I love you. I love you, John. I love you, Keanu. I love you, Fishburne. I love you. So, movie magic right there, okay? Now, my second thing that I really loved was they showed a shot where he's in some kind of, it looks like a place to gather weapons or whatnot, and he's fighting all these guys. And one thing I love about John Wick, John does not leave things to chance. Okay, if you send in 15 men, 15 men are dying. Okay, they're not coming back. They're not in the sequel. The extra Danny, Tom, Joe, they're gone. Okay, John does not shoot someone in the leg and leave it at that. Okay, the man kneecapped someone in John Wick 2. Okay, in that little catacombs. The man kneecaps a generic henchman and then shoots him in the head with a shotgun. Alright, his life was over when you shot him in the knee, John. But he shoots the man in the head with a shotgun to great horrific detail. He killed a dude with a pencil. A blanking pencil in the eye in a food court. Okay? This is the guy you still want to chase? But I digress. Okay? So we have that little tidbit, and I'm loving it because he just, like, throws 15 knives, and I counted, it's like 6, into this one guy's chest. Alright, I'm pretty sure the guy died around, like, 2 or 3, considering the vital points that he hit. And then they show more, and, like, they have dogs, and the dogs got a roll, and I'm super hyped because John and Halle Berry's dogs are getting in on the action, so now we got to do a dog kill count, which is just great. Okay, so PETA, eat your heart out. This film is for you. I know, right? I can't wait for this movie. Okay, so PETA, they put in something for you. Dogs are getting love. Man's best friend gets love from John. Okay? Now, the most epic scene. And everyone's claiming it as the best, but I gotta see the whole movie. Because John Wick has no one best scene. Pretty much the movie is just a giant best scene. Alright? But there's a scene where he's on a motorcycle, and these people are attacking him, and my man shoots. Do you know how hard it is to shoot in a moving vehicle? Okay? Alright? I know, alright? It's hard. Wind trajectory and all of that. Your shots are, like, really hard to do. But the film director doesn't disrespect us with unrealistic things. Instead, he has the people moving close. John shoots a dude in the head, blocks a sword from the other side, slices dude on his left with a sword, turns to the right, jams that sword into a motorcycle right next to him, causes like a 3 motorcycle collision, and that's probably not even the best chase scene in the movie. because the trailers don't give away too much. I watched the trailer for John Wick 2. Guess what? That wasn't even the tip of the iceberg of the cool things that happened in that movie. That really didn't tell you nothing. And they still got one more trailer for this? I can't handle another trailer. I am literally on the edge of my seat wanting to see this movie. Yeah, I mean, tell me about it. This is male masculinity, toxic masculinity at its finest. This film embodies everything SJWs hate, and God, I love it. I love it. And Chad, bless your soul, you refuse to pander to those people because you made a small movie with no one's help, and now you got the backing of Lion Gates. And you know what? Lion Gates, they aren't pandering because they're not part of Disney. They're not part of the other studios. They don't give a crap. They're trying new things and they're becoming a competitor. And I really hope they start overtaking them because they got good products. They got good products and they're catching up. When Lion Gates releases this, you watch out. This movie's going to make bank because John Wick has built goodwill and doesn't disrespect the fans. It knows what it is. It doesn't try to be anything else. It built a world and a mythology, and it's expanding. It's like a Star Wars, okay? It's expanding universe. And they want to do other offshoots. And I'll see every product these guys put out. I will see everything because this is fine writing. Action movies shouldn't be this good. A popcorn flick shouldn't make you think or want to know more about this world or expanding on the world and the characters. But it does. They're fleshed out. So thank you, John. So in close, this trailer is amazing. This trailer is epic. And normally I do my tagline of, I'll see you at the movies, but today, for a special day of seeing the man, the myth, the legend, John Wick, I'm going to leave you with this. What do you need, John? I need guns. Lots of guns. Peace.